Welcome back to Drive System 5. My name is Byron. Hope you guys are doing well. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. The sun's coming up, the birds are chirping. I'm on my way to the local Cars and Coffee here. It's been a year since I've been, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what all they have in store. So go ahead and stay tuned. I'll bring you guys along for the ride. You guys, check out what I just spotted. It is the new Nissan Z Proto, or Nissan Z as they may be calling it. That is epic. Guys, look at that. That is wild. Guys, check that out. It looks so good. There it is on the road. Check it out. Pretty epic. Guys, what do you guys think of it? This is the first time I've ever seen it out on the road. I think it's the first time anyone's seen it out on the road. It's popping in the sunlight. Now he appears to have the lights off. But those rear tail lights actually kind of mimic some of the design up in the front of the vehicle. It's pretty epic. And then we got the little Nissan Fairlady. You got a truck in the back, one in the front. Yeah, it's pretty epic. We can try and get some rolling shots over here from the front, or the side rather. Is. So it's headed to the car show. I guess it's making its big debut, as you can see here. Wow, it's crazy. Again, just seeing it out in public streets. You know, the people have made a video on it before at the headquarters, but I think it's one of the first times we've seen it out on the actual road. I'm gonna go ahead and park up here and try and get it pulling in if I can. We'll see about that. There it is. Gosh, it looks crazy with that sun beating down on it. Those wheels are popping, brake calipers are popping. Now he's got the lights on, it looks like, or maybe they were on earlier, I just couldn't tell because of the sun. Either way, there it is.
Yeah, all right, that's fine. Where? You're fine. Further up? Further back? Yes, I go a little bit up, just a little bit. A little bit. Good, thanks.
It's crazy. Got the red velvet rope treatment for it.
Back the Frontier in right over there.
Dan, how many miles you put on it?
All of it. Can you do it? Yeah.
Around here. Take a look at that. So this is kind of interesting here. This logo back here is apparently going to be on the back of this one. It might say Fairlady Z on the non-US models, but tons of carryover from these older cars to this new one. It kind of culminated here.
What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Great, man.
Pretty cool car here they got.
This is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Glad to see it. Yeah, I might come up there with you in the forest. Guess you'll say.
Okay?
It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. I see what you're saying.
People are starting to come over and check it out. So comment down below, guys. What do you think? Do you like it? I'm so glad that I saw it out and about. I actually got to get some rolling shots of it again. People have seen it. You know, you saw the Nissan debut, but I'm glad to see it. It's just, for me, it's a totally different experience when you see a car on the actual road. You know, you can see it in a showroom, you know, perfectly lit up and whatnot, but when you see it on the road, different scenarios, different settings. Obviously this one with just people around checking it out, I mean, it's just definitely, you know, it changes the kind of dynamic and vibe of it, and you really get to experience what it's going to be like when you actually own one. So again, comment down below, would you guys buy one of these? Do you like it? Do you love it? What are your thoughts? I think it looks really, really good. I mean, it's very, very bold for sure with this color spec, but it's also not too in your face with the overall design. So I like it a lot, and I'm glad we are here to see it. We'll get some more footage for you guys, and should be good. Got a high wing C8 rolling in. Got a Supra rolling in. This would be a good competition there. Little Z versus Supra. What do you guys prefer? Toyota Supra or Z? You can get a good feel for at least the paint color of this one, because you get some shadows from the trees and you get some direct sunlight, so you get a kind of an idea of what it would look like in different scenarios, especially maybe like later in the evening over here. So you get to see this car in all times of day in one setting here. Again, what are your thoughts? I mean, some people love it, some people hate it already. I love it. I think it looks really good. I've always been a fan of, you know, Nissan sports vehicles. You've got a manufacturer car here. It's the 400ZX. And you can take a look at these rear taillights here. You see a little bit of carryover. Obviously, this is going to be a much more scaled down. And this one's a, you know, different shaped car than this, but I think you can see some carryover between this and this. I do like the exhaust coming out the rear. It's a dual exhaust, one on each side. I think it would maybe look a little odd if you had, you know, a quad exhaust on this. I don't know if just the size of this car would support that well, but pretty interesting. I think how they've done it is honestly perfect. Dual exit exhaust looks sporty enough, but isn't too overbearing on the vehicle. Some more carryover here is the fact that you got the Z badging, Z logo there, and that actually is over
Dan really wanted to
on this one as well right there. So this is, again, like I said, a lot of culmination and a lot of carryover from previous models, previous generation, previous heritage, kind of you know, culminating here. Look at this. You can see some of the you know, design language and shape of it, even in some other models like this. We got another Nissan pulling up. They also brought out some trucks. I think that was the film truck that was in the front when we spotted it out on the road, and that's the one that was bringing up the rear. That's a good looking car over there, so a good looking truck. So pretty interesting, and this car still is starting to fill up. I think it's still pretty early. I haven't looked at my phone in a while. It's 7:30, so give it another 30 minutes, an hour, it'll be really filled up. Alright guys, so they opened up the door here for us. Take a look on the inside.
Okay, that's right.
Pretty cool how center stitching and that Z tag on the door and floor mat all matches exterior color. Like I predicted, the crowd's really starting to pick up. Everyone's coming over to take a look at it now, that especially that they've opened up the door of it. We get a few more shots of it up close. Alright, so here's something interesting that I've noticed here. About right there where the sun's peeking through the trees, there's a body crease line that comes up right here. and then it kind of juts out on either side, like almost like a Y. There's a hump right there on the front of the engine. Really gives an interesting design cue, design language. Let's go ahead and pop down here, take a look at the wheel. Just have some white lettering on the wheel tires. Not sure how long that would stay clean, but it does give it a really cool look.
There's no rust on that thing.
Oh, okay.
Get a good shot of it back here. So like I was talking about on that one over there, it does have the Fairlady Z badging on the back at an angle. Back right of the vehicle. We'll take a look at this back little fitment, and this overall design is so clean and crisp. Wow, and then down through there you got the carbon fiber where it kind of dips in on the body line, and then that carbon fiber there makes up for the deficit. Looks really good. Carbon fiber back there on that rear diffuser.
Yeah, they come with the car. Take a look at this thing. I think I'm gonna trade in my SCM. She got no backing. Yeah, they did.
Let's get some more shots of it here in some different settings. A whole bunch of people around it checking it out. Lots of positive comments so far. What do you guys think of this strip right there? That brush strip right there. What do you guys think of that? That's a point of contention for some people already from the unveil. It's pretty interesting though. I think it's gives it a nice break. Kind of shapes the vehicle. I like it. Ask y'all's opinion of it. Not many people have seen it in person. I think this is the first time that it's been unveiled in person.
It looks so different than photos.
Does it? Yeah,
It really does.
I agree. But what you were saying earlier, it's like retro done right, right? Yeah. I think you're right, because again, it is a culmination of a lot of different, you know, models and heritage, and I like that, retro done right.
Yeah, it really is.
This guy better trademark that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's really
My
good.
bill's in the mail.
That's really good.
Is the tire riding gonna come?
Well, I don't know for sure. No one really knows. They say it's going to be almost like pretty close to this when the real one comes out.
Parking like way back there. For longer than a couple days. Been all over. Yeah, all over the world.
He's going rogue. He's going rogue. He's going in.
That Frontier? Yeah, it's on it. Just came out of Miami. Not really. The rest of the sneakers.
All right, so the crowd is continuing to build over by the Nissan. I'm gonna actually do a little walking around here and show you what some of the cars are here. We'll do just a quick walk around. The car scene in Nashville is actually pretty crazy. Still a little early, so some more cars could show up, but we'll go ahead and do a walk around now and let you see. I've seen a lot of C8s coming in, so we'll get some C8 footage for you here, and let me know what you guys think. Thanks again for tuning in for this part. I appreciate the support, guys. Over 150,000, that's incredible. So thanks again for joining me on the journey. Got a Porsche. McLaren. R8, some more McLarens, Lamborghini, a little Lotus over here, some classics. Come down through here. A nice GT3 here. R33, V-Spec, there you go. We'll come down here. Hey, look at this. I think this is kind of funny. This Nissan should have been parked up by the other one, because this is fairly interesting spec right here. It's kind of interesting. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I...
Pretty cool. This is very, very similar. The back glass is very, very similar. Even this logo here, right? Datsun 240Z. And a little bit more toned down color than that one. Got the logo here. It's pretty wild.
I was like,
Another 240Z here.
so I started giving him shit for it. So about a month ago.
That's you?
It's me, yeah.
That's cool, yeah. I said this should have been parked over by that, because it's
By the 400,
it's pretty crazy.
Just tell them, everybody's saying that, but
Yeah.
but they don't have space for it.
No, that's cool. Nice.
Thank you.
Yep.
I love that.
All right, so let's see what we got. I got Mustangs over here, dude. Check out this GT500. It's pretty sweet. Look at that spec. Crazy. All right, let's see. Another GT350 here. The cars are pretty widespread. You get a good variety. We got a really good sounding Corvette up here with a cam. A C8 back then, but I'm gonna try and chase this down so you guys can hear this. The chop on that cam is crazy. In the meantime though, on the way over there, we'll take a look at this C8 we got here with a high wing. Take a look at that. This looks very similar to the spec I had in one of the videos I did, minus the high wing. Looks like it's lowered. Looks good. Sounds really good too. Sick. Crazy, I love that top on that. Alright, we got a little C8 tucked away. There's not really a whole lot of uniformity to the cars, just random cars in random places for the most part. This one looks good. It's got some aftermarket wheels, it looks like. What are these? These are, I can't even read that. Oh, Vossen. These are Vossens. Wow, take a look at that. C8 sitting on Vossen. Looks really good. Looks flush in the back. I like that. Subtle blue 488 just cruising in. Snuck in the back
I got
exit.
like 6 more spots, so we're good. But yeah, try to just go down all the way and then go over.
Pretty cool. Kind of quiet, a little bit more quiet than I expected. All right, so left the car show. It was good to catch up with some friends I hadn't seen in a while, and good to see some good cars. The weather was beautiful, so I'm glad it held out for us, and it was cool seeing that car in person. Again, it's a whole different ball game when you see it on the road, in the wild, so to speak. So I'm glad I got to see that and experience that, and the rumblings and mumblings in the crowd was that the people really love it. People were making a lot of connections to the older cars, as they should, because that's kind of the theme that went into it. Was again a culmination. That's the big theme that I've been talking about in this video, is that it's just kind of a culmination of everything. And again, it's just fun to see, and it's cool to see that feedback of people really seeming to enjoy and like it. There were tons of Nissan, diehard Nissan fans that were there that brought out their cars, and we're happy to see that. And then people that didn't really know anything about Nissan, and they were just happy to see it. So again, I love how cars can bring people together in a positive way, and I really had a good time, and I'm glad you guys got to see it firsthand here on the Drive 615 channel. If you guys want to see me actually do a review on this car, I'll do my best to try and get that in the works. Leave a comment down below and leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and to let Nissan know that I should review this thing for you guys like I did with the GTR, and thinking maybe we can if I get enough positive feedback. So thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you in the next video.